Welcome to this week's Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Jamie Henderson, and today I have two guests that have not been on the show with us before. I have Dr. Chris Nelson, and also I have Miss Kayla Evans. And while both of these individuals hold so many different roles here in the community, they both have something in common, and that is they're both board members at the Shelby Theater. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you both for coming.
Glad to be here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So I know that a lot of work goes into the Shelby Theater, and we enjoy getting to see the shows and having shows here on campus, and not just the work behind it, but also the funding behind it, and the getting the donations and having the fundraisers. And you all have a big fundraiser coming up soon. You've already been in the works with it, and that's the Shelby's Got Talent.
Absolutely, yes. Very excited about that.
And
yes.
Kayla, that's your baby, right?
It is kind of my brainchild baby, but we've all been working on it together. All of us, the board's been working on it together, so yes.
Well, good. And tell me what stages we are in with the Shelby's Got Talent right now. I think you all have already selected some.
We have.
Okay.
We have 19 contestants. They're all wonderful, different talents, a lot of musicians, but we have 19 wonderful contestants. We did auditions on April 20th, and that's why we got the 19, and they're all wonderful people.
Okay, so you posted for the auditions, had the individuals come in, wide range of different acts, or was it mostly music? Or
we've got mostly music, but we've got some musicians, we've got a few tap dancers, we've got like a comedy / ukulele kind of skit going on. We have a monologue, a little bit of everything, but none of the obscure talents or anything like that, just a lot of musicians and some dancers kind of thing.
Was it hard to narrow it down?
It was. I mean, there's so much talent in Shelby. That's kind of why we chose that name, because Shelby's got talent, quite literally.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we've got a wide variety of great talent for sure that's coming out.
And you are running this as a fundraiser.
Yes.
To help support the Shelby Theater.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So helping support some of the shows that Dr. Chris Nelson puts into place. Is that right?
Well, this will be the first one that I was involved in, but I am directing Bright Star, which is a kind of bluegrass folk musical, partly written by Steve Martin. So
that's perfect for this location. We're huge on bluegrass.
Yes,
right here in
and
Shelby.
not only that, it takes place in North Carolina, so it's a very homegrown story. And the show's July 9th through 12th here in the Mildred Keeter Auditorium, 7:30 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is at 7:30, and then 2:30 on Sunday afternoon.
Well, we love that we're able to have that right here on the campus of Cleveland Community College, But there is a lot of talent right here in Shelby. We've seen that. We've seen talent come in and out of Shelby and grow, and we've watched individuals play at me clubs and then seen them on the big stage. So it's certainly nice that you all are giving opportunities to individuals to showcase their talent. I love that Bright Star is folk musical theme. I mean, that should draw a lot of attention right here in Shelby, because you have so many individuals that love bluegrass music already, and we have the Earl Scruggs Center right here in town, and so that should draw some individuals in there soon. I saw recently on your Facebook page, you all are awesome at marketing. I think, Kayla, are you the one behind the marketing as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so many different hats, like we spoke about.
Always. When it comes to theater, I think we all wear many different hats, for sure.
And I saw recently where your cast was posted there for Bright Star. Is that right? All right. And I'm sure a lot of work went into that selection process.
It did. Casting a show is always it's a challenge. It's fun. It's painstaking sometimes, but we got our cast, and last night we had our first rehearsal.
All right. Tell me a little bit of background that you have as far as the theater goes.
Well, I majored in theater in college, went to acting school, took a little bit of a detour academically, and got my doctorate in theater studies, and then came to work at Gardner-Webb after that. So I do some of the academics in theater over there, but I direct most of the productions there, and I've been there 14 years now.
Oh, wow. So wide variety of things
Yes.
and individuals that you've seen. I'm sure you've casted a lot of shows in
I
your
have.
time.
I've probably directed close to 50 productions at this point.
And you would agree that Shelby does have the talent, right?
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. And tell us again those dates on the Bright Star.
It's July 9th through 12th.
So you just casted, so that's a short time period to.
Well, it depends. When you're rehearsing only at night, it's pretty short.
Yeah.
I've done a musical faster, but I regretted doing it faster than
Right.
that. So this is it's on the shortish side, but I don't think we'll be. At least I'm hoping we won't be laying down the tracks as the train's coming down. Sometimes that's the way productions go, but we feel good about where we are.
And the cast there, these are volunteers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we have open auditions, and whomever is interested can audition for our productions anytime.
What makes you most excited about this upcoming show?
Well, for me, I'm getting out of where I usually direct, which is wonderful, but it's nice to be working with different people and in a different venue than I'm used to. Maybe not that I don't love my college students, but it's nice working with different ages.
Right.
We have I don't remember how young our youngest is, but pretty young, up to people that are older than me. So it's a nice working with a wide variety, wide range of ages and types, and it'll be a nice little change of pace for me.
Well, I'm sure when you're doing it for a grade, it's a little different.
Well, not everybody who does our shows at Gardner Webb is doing it for a grade.
Oh, okay.
It's volunteers. Some of them are theater majors and minors, are probably getting a grade for it sometimes, but they do it for the same reasons that our Shelby Theater Company production does it.
I've enjoyed seeing all the different things the Shelby Theater Company has done over the years. Like you said, Shelby does have talent, and it's wonderful to see people able to get out and do what they love. You know, a lot of times people go through school, and we've had some great, drama programs here at our local schools, our local high schools, and they fall in love, and then maybe they don't get the opportunity to go off to school and follow their dream because life hits or work or whatever. And so being able to come and do something like that is brings that little bit of joy back to them, being able to do something they love. Back to this Shelby's Got Talent.
Yes.
So if I wanted to be a part of the Shelby's Got Talent, I would have just needed to come and show up and audition.
Absolutely. And going back to what you just said about like finding that joy and finding the time to be able to do it, this is perfect for people that have those busy schedules that aren't able to commit to like a rehearsal type situation where it's 4 days a week and you're busy and it kind of consumes your life for 6 weeks. This is truly just you showed up to auditions. If you got casted, if you got the yes, then you just show up that day and you're going to show everybody exactly what you showed us. We had just a group of 3 of us that were kind of judging, and those judges, we are not going to be the judges the day of. The day of, there'll be 4 new judges that have never seen these people before. And so they really just had to commit to the 2 days, which is perfect for a lot of people with busy schedules that still want to get out there and be able to perform. People, that are moms or dads or just very busy people that couldn't do that normally. So that's one of the really cool things about it, is it gives everybody the opportunity to have a platform and express themselves and show the community what they've got.
I saw where you all had your judges posted on your Facebook page. I follow you all on Facebook, which is a great place to follow them if you're interested in learning what shows they have going on and the dates and things. So that Facebook Shelby Theater Company. But I saw a guest on there, a Noble Guest was going to be one of the judges. So that's perfect.
Absolutely.
Local musician that has done really well. So yeah, a little intimidating there for some that are going to be on the stage. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, he has like 4 bands I think that he manages, so it might be a good way for him to scout some talent as well and maybe meet some new artists that he hadn't met in the community. So that'll be good for him. And then we also have Trace Casanova. He was on American Idol earlier this year,
right?
So he kind of knows that world, and so he's going to be there as one of the judges. And then Angela Franklin, who owns Indigo, she's so excited about it, and she's going to be a great judge because she's so encouraging.
She is. And she has so much creativity.
Absolutely.
And just, she can see a good artwork.
Absolutely. She's a great artist.
She has an eye for that.
Definitely.
And that's where it's going to be held, Uptown Indigo?
Exactly, yes. And Miss Caroline Dedman's going to be one of our judges as well, by the way. She's a longtime player with the Shelby Theater Company, so she's kind of representing them. Angela's kind of representing Indigo, and then the other two are just wonderful artists and musicians that can kind of represent the community for their decision.
I can tell a lot of thought went into selecting those judges. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. And it's going to be at Uptown Indigo.
Yes, ma'am.
And what are the dates for that one?
That one is June 27th. It is starting at 6 p.m. That's when the doors will be opening, and then the actual show is at 7. So at 6, it's going to be like a cocktail hour, meet and greet, get to know everybody. This is all about connecting with people in our community. So this will be a good time for the artists to get out there and meet some new people, and for the community to meet the artists as well, from 6 to 7.
Okay.
And then at 7 o'clock, we'll get started on the show.
All right.
Yeah.
Little nerves there for some, you think?
I bet so. I'm sure. I think some of these folks haven't performed in a while because this is a good opportunity for them to get out there and perform. So I think they will be a little bit nervous, but mostly excited to be able to show what they've got.
And when we think about that night and what's going to be going on, it's not just going to be the meet and greet as well as the show. You all have a food truck lined up.
We do. We have Round Square food truck that's going to be outside. They've made us a special expedited menu so that way the food will come out hopefully pretty quick. They're amazing at what they do. Their food is always so good. So we'll have that, and then the open bar for sure.
Yeah, and if you've not been to that bar there at Uptown Indigo, it's certainly a sight to see. And
Truly.
they always have the best bartenders as well.
Yes, wonderful bartenders, all of them. Yes, love them to death.
I think we've seen you behind the bar a time or two as well. Is that
maybe
right?
a time or two.
Yeah,
Sure.
I told you she holds many hats right here in Cleveland County.
Truly.
Yeah. I don't have any singing talents or acting talents, I would
sure you
say.
do.
I love to sing, but people probably don't love for me to sing, but I do enjoy it.
I hear that a lot. I would like to hear you sing.
We hold a small little talent show here on campus for our students, and it's so nice just to see the different talents that they have, and we do give little prizes and things too. So we're going to go to break, and when we get back, Kayla's going to tell us a little bit about what it takes to win Shelby's Got Talent, and maybe what will be given away as a prize as well.
As Cleveland County's premier event facility, LeGrand Center is the ideal location for any event. The LeGrand Center is located 45 minutes west of Charlotte, 45 minutes north of Spartanburg, and just a little over an hour east of Asheville. Whether you're a small business looking for a place for an off-site meeting or a bride looking for that special location for her wedding, LeGrand Center is the perfect place for you.
We always have had a certain courtesy to other people upon their retirement or somebody's passing.
Well, I got something nice to say about our retirement.
Well, we're not.
Good riddance.
Oh, was it you?
First, he put giant flagpoles on the White House lawn like it was a Buc-ee's, and then he cemented over the Rose Garden. Then he turned the Oval Office into a place that looks like a New Orleans cat house.
Well, I'm sure President Obama evaluated both candidates and went with the best one, better one.
Yeah, one of
But
them had
I
a D
was-
by her name.
Well, one cannot help but wonder why. Betsy, one possibility would be that the Hurricanes are now afraid to enter the newly named Gulf of America while Trump's in the White House.
Washington Outreach Ministries is one of the largest emergency food pantry in Cleveland County. We feed about 15,000 people a month. We have bi-weekly distribution every other Friday, and we serve them with all type of product, not just food product, but all type of necessities. Anything that they need, we have here and we can supply it. Food is available every day, but we offer bi-weekly distribution so the mass of Cleveland County can come through and enjoy some of the food products that we have here. And one of the main things that we need that sometimes people don't like to talk about is funding. We do fundraisers. We appreciate donations. Anybody that want to donate time and money, they're welcome.
Good morning, how you doing? Here we go.
Welcome back to this week's Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Jamie Henderson, and before the break, we've been talking with Miss Kayla and with Chris, both who come from the Shelby Theater Company and serve as board members there. And we've had the opportunity to talk about some upcoming events. We've got Shelby's Got Talent that's going to be happening soon, and also a production, Bright Star, that's going to be happening soon. And you know, I know that when you've got an organization like this, that you know you're really not bringing in a lot of funds, and funding is probably tough, and it takes a lot. It does take. We say it takes a village or a community to keep things like this going. And we wanted to talk a little bit about what you were going to give us, maybe a prize and things, but I think a lot of times those prizes and things come from the community. Is that right? So gift cards and things that the community has donated?
Absolutely. So our plan is when you win Shelby's Got Talent, you win the title of Shelby's Most Talented, but you also win a trophy, and we're hoping to have a prize package, a secret prize package that's all Shelby themed. So all Shelby local business themed. So we're hoping that we can get some more donations so that local businesses can be part of this, and to also put their name on it, and to give the contestant a little something to celebrate them. So we are asking local businesses if you could to please donate a gift card or something of like a $20 value to us, so that way we can give it to them as part of their Shelby themed prize package. So you can do that actually by emailing us at shelbytheatercompany@gmail.com, and we can get you involved and put one of your prizes in our prize package.
Oh, that's wonderful. What a wonderful opportunity to be able to give back and just drive some local talent here in the community. Plus, you get that title. What was the title again?
Shelby's Most Talented.
Shelby's Most Talented.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind having that title.
Ain't that true?
I'm gonna have to see. Maybe I can hang out with Chris a little bit and get some skills on something. Maybe he can.
Oh, I'm sure he could.
Yeah. Give me some skills, and I can join in on the next one, because we're hoping to continue to have this show maybe year after year?
Yes. This is like the first time, so this is exposure, this is getting people interested in the ideas, this is, you know, like gaining that excitement. So hopefully this will be something that we do for years to come, for sure.
I think it sounds like it's going to be really exciting. I love just to watch, you know, the talent shows on TV, and you know, just to see all the different talents that people have. So just being able to come somewhere right here in Cleveland County,
yes,
right here at home, and you know, wonderful night out, and get to see all the talent too. And I think that's going to be really cool. And you know, giving back and taking donations, and then also to entry, it's like a donation. So to get into the event is a donation, is that right?
Exactly. We want it to be inclusive. We want everybody from the community to be able to come, no matter, you know, your financial status. We want people to be able to come. So we're doing a $10 suggested donation, and that money just goes right back into Shelby Theater Company, so that way we can keep doing shows. It really just funds the next show so we can keep doing what we're doing. So it's a $10 donation, but like I said, it's just giving back to the arts to help us keep doing what we do.
Okay. And I think I heard that you all may have some like some VIP tables for purchase as well. Okay.
We'll have 6 VIP tables. This is all going to be day of sales, so you come to the door, you get your ticket, really you just walk on up, pay your $10, because that really helps us out. And then the VIP tables are first come, first serve, and they're $40 a piece. They're nice cushy chairs right there in front, and there's 2 seats at every table, so we're asking $40 at the door for the VIP tables, first come, first serve.
Yeah, so it really does take a community to keep a community thriving.
Oh, most definitely.
So along with donations, what else can the community help, Chris, with the Shelby Theater Company?
Well, our production of Bright Star is looking for some musicians, so bluegrass musicians. So we're looking for things like banjo, fiddle, mandolin, viola. I think a cello player we could use. So strings are important. So if anybody's looking for a chance to play, this would be a great production for that.
We ought to not have too much trouble finding some banjo players around here.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, so if someone's looking to come and play, what's the best way to reach out? And
I would
who
say
should we reach out to?
Same, our email address, shelbytheatercompany@gmail.com.
Okay, and do you have to be a specific age, or?
I'm not aware of an age limit or range for for playing in the band, but I would say if they're talented and they can play, then come on.
And what do your practice schedules look like as far as preparing?
Well, for the musicians are the ones that are playing the musical instruments will be really more towards the end.
Okay.
But we rehearse as actors Monday through Thursdays mostly.
All right.
Until tech week, and then it gets pretty much every day.
A little bit hectic around those last few days, just preparing and things. Yeah. What you've had a lot of experience in this, so I'm sure you've seen a lot of different things.
I have.
Is there anything that surprises you the most each time?
Every production that I ever direct has a life of its own. It has a set of memories of its own. It has a set of, I tend to remember little things sometimes that don't even have to do with the plot of the show. It might have to do with an interaction that happened during the rehearsal, or something funny that happened, or something unexpected. Every cast has its own atmosphere. It's a different little family for a while, and so it's a cool thing to be able to direct for a living, because even though I've been here 14 years, it's sort of like the scenery still changes. So that's what I find appealing about it. So every little production has its own life, and I'm looking forward to this one.
Give us a little peep show as to what we can expect from Bright Star.
Well, as I said, it's a bluegrass musical written in part by Steve Martin, who is known as a comedian and a movie star, and he's on TV and stuff. But he's also a world-class banjo player, I believe. But he's a very good musician, and it's loosely based on a true story. So it's I don't want to give too much of it away, but it takes place in two time periods, 1920s, 1940s. So there was a romance in it that has some complications in it, as these stories tend to have, and then the repercussions of that many years later. So it's a little unusual in that it goes backwards. And I'm right. I'm ready to go for Bright Star already. It goes backwards and forwards in time a lot, and so it follows some of these characters as they take a journey through life and go through unexpected difficulties and how they come out on the other side.
Okay, so it does sound like a pretty good story, as most romances do have a little bit of backwards and forwards in them as well too. And for the show, tell us again what the dates are.
It's July 9th through 12th.
9th through the 12th, right? And it's going to be right here on the campus of CCC.
That's right, at Keeter Auditorium,
Yes.
and it'll be at 7:30 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and 2:30 on Sunday.
Okay, and what about tickets?
I am not the best person to talk about tickets, because
Okay.
I'm just the director.
Okay.
And I know that's kind of sounds silly, but the tickets, I guess, can they be only gotten at the door? I mean, I'm looking at you and asking. 'Cause I don't know.
Eventbrite, we should sell tickets beforehand, and then also at the door is what we normally do.
Okay, so Eventbrite and then also at the door. So we can just show up on those days and expect a good show?
Oh, I sure hope so.
And then back to Shelby's Got Talent. I've been sitting here thinking about what can I do so I can be a part of this next year. I'm sure there's some volunteer opportunities too, if you needed some volunteers to help.
We always need volunteers.
Okay.
Yes, it's a big reason why we're doing this, is to kind of pull from the community and get more passionate volunteers that want to keep doing this. And it's not always talent. Sometimes it's behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
It's tech stuff. It's building sets. It's that kind of stuff as well. So we're just trying to find more of our people.
I'm glad
for
you
sure.
touched on that. So building sets, I assume that you all need costumes and things.
Absolutely.
What else?
Goodness, theater's one of those things that takes many hands and it's
with
many jobs. So,
Right,
yeah.
and with every different show, I'm sure it's different. Because like with this one, you need some banjo players. Yeah.
That's right. It's kind of one of the ultimate collaborative arts.
Truly.
Because I've never met a person yet who can do everything. There are people who can do a lot of things, but people who can do everything, play an instrument, sing, dance, act, do electrics, build sets, design. So I've not met a person yet who can do it all. I'd like to, but I've yet to be able to do that. So yes, collaboration is absolute must.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
All right.
I always say hire a theater kid. Like if you want somebody to do a job well, we know how to do a little bit of everything. But like you said, like jack of all trades, you can't be great at every little thing. So it takes a lot of people working together to make these shows come to life the way that they do. For sure, for sure.
And how did you get into theater?
How did I get into theater? In high school.
All
Really,
right.
middle school, high school, I just loved it so much. And then I was the president of our Thespian Society at Burns High School. And then I went off and had kids really early. And so I took a 10-year hiatus. And then I came back a few years ago with the Shelby Theater Company. And I just fell right back in line. And I've just enjoyed it so much. And it feels like I didn't really miss a beat. So it's been really good.
I'm sure they welcomed you with open arms right in, yeah?
Most definitely. That's the beautiful thing about theater. I feel like it's just like a group of misfits, and we all just get along so great. So they all just kind of open up their arms, and we let everybody in that wants to come in and work hard and have a good attitude, for sure.
Do you have a production that sticks out to you the most?
In my life, let's see, I was Cinderella my 12th grade year. That was very fun. Very fast costume changes, So I probably like that one the most. It was very fun. Got to be a princess for a day.
So you like being on the stage, and Chris, you like being...
I like it all.
You like it all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I went to acting school first. And while I was in acting school, I went to Indiana University in their acting program, and I earned a scholarship and then an assistantship to teach. So I liked teaching and directing that much more, than acting, and so that's why I chose the route that I've chosen. I get on stage when I can, but mostly I direct.
Well, we have just a few minutes left, so I want to make sure that our viewers know where and when these shows are going to be. So let's cover that one more time. So Shelby's Got Talent is going to be at Uptown Indigo.
Yes.
And that's right in town, right in Shelby. So if you've not been, take advantage of this event to go in and check out the Uptown Indigo, because it is a wonderful event center in itself.
Most definitely.
And we'll be here at what date?
June 27th at 6 o'clock, and the show starts at 7.
June 27th, 6 o'clock, and the show starts at 7, but from 6 to 7, you'll have drinks and then the food truck, and we'll get to talk to some of the individuals that are going to be performing. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you can show up at the event to get your tickets right there at the door, and it is a donation.
$10 donation,
yeah,
yes.
$10
And
donation.
if you want to give more, you can give more.
Absolutely.
We're still a homeless theater company.
Yeah. And then we're still looking for maybe some prizes to give. So if anybody in the community wants to donate, we'd certainly love that.
Definitely.
So that we can make sure that our winner walks away with something. Well, hey, we've got some wonderful judges there, so maybe some good connections for them. Looking forward to see how much talent we got. And then, Chris, we've got the show right here at Cleveland Community College.
That's right.
And tell us those dates one more time.
July 9th through 12th.
July 9th through the 12th. And so you can find that information on their website. A good place to find it is on their Facebook, so they're constantly posting there. But thank you both for joining us. We've enjoyed getting to talk to you today. I'm looking forward to seeing who has talent and seeing this talent show too. So if you have a story that you'd like to hear right here on C19, please email us at info@c19.tv. Maybe you'd like to come sit on the couch as well. We appreciate you watching today. I'm your host, Jamie Henderson, and we'll see you next week.